What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 5 of the Madden 22 Minnesota Vikings realistic rebuild. And not only is this the final season for the Vikings realistic rebuild, this is the final realistic rebuild, period. We've made it to the end. Happy about it. We came really far. And if you tune in to part 4, I don't really want to talk about what happened because it didn't end the way that I envisioned it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and meet the squad, meet the team, meet the roster before the final preseason starts. Quarterback 1 remains Parker Shields. Ever since we drafted him, he came into the league. He has been really great for us. He's been a big upgrade at quarterback, taking over for Kirk Cousins. 4,000 passing yards each season, each of the 2 seasons he's been in the league. A little high on the interceptions last season as a sophomore year, but still a good season. Would like more touchdown passes for this upcoming season. Dwayne Haskins Jr., backup quarterback. I mean, we didn't do the Steelers rebuild. They were the only team that we did not do. So why not get, a Steelers player here in Dwayne Haskins Jr. to be our backup quarterback? But we did draft this guy, Darius Branson, to possibly be our quarterback 3. Might make it to the practice squad. Running back Dalvin Cook, like I said, in every single season so far, if he stays healthy, we win. He's a 1,000-yard rusher, double-digit touchdown dude. Just stay healthy. Alexander Madison has been great as our running back too. Gets a lot of touchdowns. Kane, we brought him back just to be a special teamer. And then we got Thomas going into his second season with us. I think he was on the practice squad last season, but he's a great receiving back. Fullback, we are 4 deep. For the first time probably in NFL history, we drafted, shout out to CJ Ham, going to make him a team captain once again now that he is back for the final year. We did not have him last season because we had forgot to sign him in free agency, but we're glad to have CJ Ham back. But in that draft, for part 4, we went back to back to back fullbacks. Probably the first time ever done in the draft. 3 rookie fullbacks we drafted. Looks like Jeff Allen, the blocking one, is going to be the best out of the other 2. But CJ Ham will be our starter. But we got some competition. These guys are probably going to make the practice squad. We just wanted to have some fun with the last draft, so we went and got 3 fullbacks. Receiver, Justin Jefferson, he's been our wide receiver 1. He's been Mr. Gritty. He had a really great season last season, probably his best season. Yeah, best season of his career. 103 catches, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. He is our wide receiver 1. No more Adam Thielen. He did retire, but we did find an Adam Thielen replacement in Mr. Waddle. Jalen Waddle and Justin Jefferson together on the same team. I hope it is as scary as it sounds. Got KJ Osborne, who has been at some points in this rebuild, he's been our best receiver. When you look at it from the first season, like off rip, 1,000 yards. Second season, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Then his production went down a little bit as we started to find Justin Jefferson started to find more targets, get him the ball more. So, of course, KJ Osborne, we had Thielen before. Stats went down a little bit. Got McCauley, who was like our running back / wide receiver. Star dev, hidden dev last season. He's our wide receiver 4. Whitfield's still here going into his 3rd season with us, so I love our depth at receiver. Tight end, Tyler Higbee, who was kind of a disappointment, who we spent money on to bring him in from free agency. Last season, he was competing with Brandon Downey, our 2nd-round pick tight end out of Texas, who has a star dev. So they're going to compete again this season. Especially in the preseason. We still have Bates and Tillman, too, as our tight end 3 and tight end 4. We got Christian Darrisaw. We brought in Jalen Moore to be his backup left guard. We got Ezra Cleveland. Mitch Bush going into his 4th season with us. Garrett Bradbury. We've kept the offensive line intact, so it's the same names. We brought in Nick Martin to be the backup, but Brady at right guard. Still got Wyatt Davis on the team. And then at right tackle, Brian O'Neill. So, yeah, we kept the offensive line intact, and it has remained the same for the whole rebuild. We brought in Blake Hance and this guy, Danny Kane, add more depth to the team. Danielle Hunter, he's been really good, really consistent this whole rebuild. We got Dan Callahan. He was on the regular roster his rookie year. Last season, practice squad. But now this season, he will get a chance to be the backup to Danielle Hunter. Right in, got DJ Wonnum, who's been one of those guys getting screwed out of dev traits. I think he got star dev in season twice on 2 different occasions. And as you see there, he's back to that normal, boring, brown dev trait that I can't stand. Corey Gay will remain his backup. Defensive tackle, we got Javon Hargrave, who we brought in last season along with Tyler Higbee. And his partner in crime is Cameron Clark, one of the most underrated players that I've ever drafted because he's been really good his first 2 years. Look at this, 17 TFLs, 19 TFLs, 5.5 sacks, 4.5 sacks his rookie year. He's been really good for us at the defensive tackle 2 position. Left outside linebacker, we have Jameel Mackey. He's kind of been like the new leader in the linebackers, taking over most of the tackles from Eric Kendricks. We got a couple young guys behind him. We also signed Asmir Bilal last season, brought him back this season to be the backup. Right outside linebacker, Matt Milano is the backup because Barksdale is going to remain the starter just to add more depth to the team, signing Matt Milano. Cornerbacks in the secondary, Felder had a breakout season last season. DeMarcus Benz was a really good draft pick who we traded up for. Cam Dantzler broke out one year, was a superstar dev pro bowler. And just like DJ Wanham, boring, brown, dev trait. Gotta fix the dev trait regression in Madden 23. And Jamarian Newton will be our cornerback. For free safety, we have a new guy here, Bill Sasser. He was our 2nd-round pick, basically our 1st-round pick, because we didn't have a 1st-round pick for the last draft. We traded it to get DeMarcus Benz, our cornerback. But Sasser is going to be the starter. We got Elijah Riley, who we brought in to, be the backup, get some competition at the free safety spot. And then Greg Odom, a guy who was on our practice squad last season, going into his 2nd season. Harrison Smith, the hitman, is still here, 36 years of age, but still going to remain the starter. But Kramer's been a good backup. He's had a couple of picks. He gets involved still. Then that kicker, Dalton Kendrick, let me tell you this. He is the best kicker that I have probably ever drafted playing any Madden game, bro. Look at this. His rookie season only missed 2 field goals. 2nd season, only 3 field goals. Last season, he technically did not miss a field goal, exclude the damn extra pointer. 17 of 18, but 1 was blocked. Dalton Kendrick is a beast, and I will keep saying it. Special teams matter, and kickers matter. Punter, we have Andrew Beckham, who I think we got in the same draft, and he's been solid. He's been okay, and that is the final team for year 5 for this Minnesota Vikings. Realistic rebuild. It is a Super Bowl or nothing, Super Bowl or bust. Wouldn't want to have it any other way. Actually, I would have rather won the Super Bowl last season in Part 4, but wouldn't rather have it any other way. Final video for Madden 22 is Super Bowl or nothing. So let's get through the preseason with no injuries and see what we can do. Oh, my God. I had to jinx myself. No injuries, but that's a backup defensive tackle. Actually, Clayton Lawson, didn't talk about him. We got him in the draft, I think, in the 3rd round after we took that free safety. And he is a hidden dev, I believe. So we just get more depth on the D-line position. But he is out for the rest of the preseason. He should be back for week 1, where we kick off the season opener against division rival opponent Chicago Bears. 2-0 in the preseason. Okay. Can we go 3-0 in the preseason? That would be nice. That would be really nice, and we actually do. Final preseason, we go undefeated. Shout out to the backups. And I don't know why I went to the schedule to look at the game stats. We want to look at the overall stats of all the players. We do have to cut 12 people. Did I see a new injury? Yes, we do. But looking at the stats, let's see. Darius, oh my God. Darius Branson had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. What a draft pick. I think him and Dwayne Haskins both will make the team. Even if we have to put Darius Branson on the practice squad, we will find a spot for him on this team. Dwayne Haskins, I mean, he didn't throw any touchdowns, but he didn't throw any interceptions either, so he will remain as our backup quarterback. Running back, Madison, he's always good in the preseason. Receivers, Justin Jefferson, KJ Osborne, Whitfield, Downey, they all were great. No catches from Tyler Higbee. Continues to disappoint me. Offensive lineman, Kane gave up 4, but that's why Blake Hance. That's why we have 3 right tackles. So Kane will probably go to practice squad. Blake Hance will probably be the backup right tackle to Brian O'Neill. Looking at the stats, Cam Clark, Corey Gray, Danielle Hunter, Griffin, Bilal, Cam Dantzler. Only missed one, but it's preseason, so it's not going to count for the record books. Inside the 20 only once. We had no special teams touchdown in the preseason. Now it is time to make the cuts. When it comes to the quarterback position, let's check out this new injury first. It is Arthur Roberts. That's okay. Broken collarbone, out, 5 weeks? He'll be back week 4 maybe. But the quarterback position, they both played well. So, I kind of want to keep him, Darius Branson, but we might have to move him to the practice squad just because we have to cut so many damn people. But let's cut some other people first, and then we'll come back to the quarterback. I do see that we have another team captain slot available because I believe Adam Thielen is gone. Why not give it to Justin Jefferson? He takes that Adam Thielen role as a team captain for the wide receiver group. Congratulations, Mr. Justin Jefferson. Cut the running backs. Okay, all these fullbacks got to go too. We're going to keep the blocking one. That'll give us a different scheme, a different archetype than C.J. Ham. C.J. Ham's the utility fullback, and then we'll have Jeff Allen be the blocker, if that makes any sense. Receivers, we're good. We'll just cut this guy Jaden Allen down here, and then we're going to keep the 4 tight ends. So 4 tight ends and 2 fullbacks. So we want to run the damn ball. That right tackle who gave up a lot of sacks, he will go to the practice squad. He needs some more practice, giving up 4 damn sacks in the preseason. This guy Joe Warmack, he can get released. Defensive tackle should be good, even with that injury that we have. Roberts is out. We'll cut Bayer or move him to the practice squad. I think I want to keep Anderson, a rookie middle linebacker that we just took in the past draft. We're going to keep him there. We're definitely going to need him because Roberts is going to be out. And then we're going to keep Matt Milano them. And then all these cornerbacks, really, they can go. So James McGriff, released. Even Hoover, but I might keep Hoover. Not a bad overall, like his speed on him. Free safety, I think Odom might go back on the practice squad, but let's take a look at how many more players we have to release or cut. It is 2 people. So the quarterback, I would say, and maybe Odom, maybe they make the practice squad, but I think I'd rather keep 3 free safeties and move. Did he play for us last season? He did. So it's more so of, do I want to keep the 3 safeties or the 5 cornerbacks? Which one would I rather do? I think we're going to move the quarterback to the practice squad. Keep the 2. And then when it comes to, hard decision because Odom was on the practice squad last season. Hoover actually played. I'll move Odom again to the practice squad. I mean, he's still a part of the team, so we'll just do that. And now we have the final team, the final roster, final squad for year 5 after we upgrade the players, set up the depth chart, adjust the lineup. Parker Shields, let's go ahead and let's do the strong arm. Get it to an 80. And let's get this depth chart all straightened out after we generate the best lineup, and then we go in and we make our changes. With our offense being like an 85 overall and the addition of Jalen Waddle, I do expect this offense to be high powered and put up a lot of stats. So Parker Shields, Dwayne Haskins, we got Dalvin Cook, Madison, Kane. Fullback, we have 2 of them, and we're also going to put one of those tight ends, put Bates there. Receivers, Justin Jefferson, Waddle, Osborne, McCauley. That's going to be great. Higbee is right there, but I'm gonna put Downey right here, and then tight end. We're gonna go with Higbee. Starting off, I'm gonna go with Higbee, and let's put Bates there. So the fullback will do Tillman. Left tackle is gonna be Darisaw. Left guard should be Cleveland, Bradbury, Brady. You know the deal. O'Neal. The deal, O'Neal. Daniil Hunter, DJ Wanham, defensive tackle. Yep, that's fine. Left eye silent. This should not be messed up at all. So let's just go straight. Okay, there we go. Let's just go straight to the special teamers. This should be Kane, and they have Thomas. And then I actually want to do Newton. And then punt return could be maybe Jalen Waddle. I don't want to put Jalen Waddle out there. Let's do DeMarcus Benz, Osborne. That's fine. Kickoff start can be Kendrick. Long snapper can be Bradbury. Third down back can be Cook. And then power back can be Madison. Did it last season. It worked out really well. And let's see, CJ Ham maybe as a power back for the final season. Yeah, let's do that. Slot receiver. We're actually not going to go with we're going to go with Jalen Waddle in the slot. Or should I go with Justin Jefferson? We're going to go with Jalen Waddle in the slot. Just give him some more targets. Use him and Justin Jefferson. And then left end is going to be Danielle Hunter. Right end is going to be DJ Wonnum. D tackle. Why is Gay not on the list? They have Callahan on there twice. Makes no damn sense whatsoever. And then defensive tackle. Once our rookie defensive tackle come back, he will be sub defensive tackle 3. And then we have Kendricks, Mackey, and they have Matt Milano, but we're going to go with Barksdale. Slot cornerback is Cam Dantzler, Newton, and Elijah Riley. I'm fine with all that. Let's get to the regular season, week 1, where we kick off the season against the Chicago Bears. Our defense actually just went up a couple of points. We are 82 overall, 79 defense. I thought it was an 82. And an 85 offense. You know what the goal is. The ultimate goal is to win the Super Bowl. That would be crazy if we go out winning a Super Bowl. Don't have to worry about the college players. Don't have to worry about contracts. We get Clayton Lawson actually back from injury for week 1. So that's nice. He is our rush defensive tackle 3. He should be, especially with that depth trait. Now it's time to get to the regular season. Can we beat the Bears at home to kick off the season opener at home, and we win in a blowout fashion, 38-10 over the Chicago Bears, shutting the running game down, running for over 200 yards. Passing game, not great, but a lot of first downs, no turnovers. I love to see that, especially with those 15 interceptions last season from our quarterback, Parker. No interceptions in game 1. Only 1 sack allowed. 13 of 15, 86% completion percentage. Rushing 149 for Mr. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook revenge tour. 2 touchdowns for Alexander Madison. That was a great decision, too, to not let Madison go be a starter somewhere else, to bring him back as a running back, too, but still getting production out of him. Receiver Jalen Waddle, 6 catches, 89 yards. KJ had 50 yards. Touchdown for Justin Jefferson. Higbee continues to disappoint. Javon Hargrave, though, not disappointing with the sack. And look at Bill Sassy Sasser. I gave him that name, Mr. Sassy, when we drafted him in the past draft in the last video. Interception already. First career game. Felder, who had a breakout season last season, continuing where he left off from last season. And then Kendrick continuing where he left off from last season. No special teams touchdowns. And we get the win. And now we have a Monday Night Football game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think it's on the road. It is. Can we beat the Bucs, who are 84 overall, to go to 2-0 to start the season? And we lose by a field goal. So a close game. Close game. We could have won it. I feel like we might have thrown an interception or a fumble, had a turnover. I mean, our running game wasn't great, neither was theirs. Passing game was good. It was the turnovers. 2 turnovers, way too many. And 2 interceptions. They came in, beat us with Davis Mills and Pat Quincy. Pat Quincy was a quarterback that was in the same draft class as our quarterback Parker Shields. Running game, 60 yards for Dalvin Cook, 12 yards for Madison, so they kind of shut us down. But Justin Jefferson and Jalen Waddle, that's what I envisioned when I brought them in, and they're doing the damn thing. Higbee, still disappointing. KJ Osborne was held to 1 catch. Cleveland gave up a sack. DJ Wonnum had a sack, no interceptions, no field goals, no punts inside the 20, no special teams touchdowns. So we come out with the L in Tampa. 1-1. Packers, of course, they're 2-0. Practice squad player just got signed, and it is Kevin Hutchins. Have no idea who that is, but the Jaguars probably got themselves a nice player. And now we have the 2-0 Cowboys. I feel like Madden is going to hit me with the hardest schedule that I've ever had. I see the Cowboys here. We just played the Bucks. I feel like we're going to play the Chiefs. I feel like we're going to play the Jaguars. It's coming. 2-0 Cowboys on the road, though. Can we defeat them? And we can't. 21-14. We lose a close game by a touchdown, 7 points on the road. Our second straight road loss. We ran the ball. We're just not passing the ball. Why are we not passing the ball? We got Jalen Waddle and Justin Jefferson on the same damn team. Just throw the ball deep, bro. Just throw the ball deep. Throw it up there. Launch it up there. You got a big arm. You're 6'6", 230. But they've been holding our running game down. Actually, between the two, it was actually good. It was actually great. Our receivers got held in check. Higbee had a touchdown. And DJ Wanham, Barksdale, Kendricks had a half a sack and a pick. Mackey had a half a sack. Pick for Hitman Harrison Smith, so the old guy's getting it done. And goddamn, a rare miss from Dalton Kendrick. That normally does not happen. 1-2, though. Everybody's 1-2 in the NFC North besides the 3-0 undefeated Green Bay Packers. Now we have the Steelers, Dwayne Haskins, playing against his former team, but he is our backup quarterback. And we win, though, 27-24, thanks to Mr. Dwayne Haskins for giving them their playbook. And we beat them. They outrushed us. Man, they ran for 190, almost damn 200 yards on us. But we shut their passing game down. We did turn the ball over one time. We shut them down on third down conversions. And 2 touchdowns, no interception for Parker Shields. Najee Harris has had himself a day against us. But between the two, Cook and Madison, they did a really good job. KJ Osborne, a $112. Justin Jefferson, 93. There we go. Tyler Higbee, 60 yards on 4 catches. Touchdown for Jalen Waddle, even though it was 3 catches for 18 yards. A sack for Kendricks. A pick for Kendricks. He's turning back the clock. And, oh, man, what's up with these misses now, bruh? You win kick of the year, and now you want to miss. Missed the extra pointer there for Dalton Kendrick. But we are 2-2. And now we faced off against the 2-2 Baltimore Ravens. Something's got to give. Get Harrison Smith, Arthur Roberts back from injury. Can we beat the Ravens on the road? We have not won a road game yet, and we're still not going to win a road game yet because we just lost 28-14. Running the ball, passing the ball. Why did we lose? Why did we lose? It looks like we didn't play that bad of a game. Like, our running game, they're splitting the carries, so that's not bad. But Justin Jefferson, he was good. How did we lose that game? Daniel Hunter had a sack. Pick for Barksdale. God damn, Kendrick, man. Thought you were the best kicker in the league, my boy. I have to move on from him in season. We have a new injury. Please don't be Dalvin Cook. It is Cameron Clark. So our rookie defensive tackle who has hidden depth, he's going to have to step in and step up. And we're going to have to beat the Rams at home. We are undefeated at home so far. And no longer we are. 28-21. And we're losing close-ass games. Look at this. 3 points to the Bucks, 7 points to the Cowboys. Besides that 2-touchdown loss to the Ravens, a touchdown loss to the Rams at home. Teams are running the ball all over us. We're turning the ball over again. 5 sacks given up from the O-line, even though Parker Shields was really efficient. Jalen Waddle was really good. Don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to put Osborne in the slot. Felder had a pick, and goddamn, we need a new kicker. Kendrick won that award, and they just stopped giving a damn now. He's just kicking the ball just to kick it. He's not even lining it up. He's just booting it. He's just booting it, and he doesn't care anymore. 4-2 Packers. And we lose. We have to make a change right now at week 8 at the bye week. I think I'm going to put KJ Osborne in the slot. Maybe that's what's messing everything up. We've made the playoffs, the last 2 seasons. So we're just going to do that. So we're just going to put him in the slot and hope for the best. Maybe that is what's affecting my offense right now. Or maybe it's just Madden 22 just, fucking me for the last time before I delete it. So before I get it, move on with my life. and kick Madden 22 out of my life. So he just has to fuck me one more time, right? One more time for old time's sake. But we are going to upgrade the players here at week 8, the bye week. Don't have to worry about the contracts. And see if we can bounce back off this losing streak. We have a TV primetime game against the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 3-4, so they're struggling a little bit too. Let's upgrade the team one more time. Don't know if this is a Sunday night game, Monday night game, Thursday night game. It can be whatever day of the week, whatever TV station. We need to get this win at home over the Eagles to save our season and our playoff hopes. And I know how we're going to end this. I know exactly how we're going to end this. It's coming. It's coming. Thursday night football game. We lose by 5. 1 turnover. 2 touchdowns for Parker Shields. No sacks given up. Dalvin Cook, 60 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns for Jalen Waddle. Okay, the receivers were a little bit more balanced now that KJ Osborne is back in the slot. Callahan, Hunter, Benz all would have sacks and sacks. Kendricks is killing it. The other Kendrick finally making a field goal and not missing. Inside the 23 times from Andrew Beckham, our punter. Punters matter too. But we are 2-6, and that's all that really matters. And I called it. Played the Cowboys already. They're giving us the Chiefs. I would not be surprised if you know what? Let's see if we're playing the Jaguars. Those are the 3 teams I can always never get over. We got the Chiefs. Okay, we don't play the Jaguars. We did play the Cowboys. And somehow, if we make it to the Super Bowl or something, probably going to be against the Jaguars, right? But we have the Juggernaut Chiefs. If we go 2-7, our season is over. And we win in a shootout 45-38 to get off that little losing streak. But we outrushed them. They outpassed us. No turnovers. They had 4 turnovers. But look at the yards, though. They had 630 yards against us, bro. And we dropped 21 points in the 4th quarter just to barely beat them by 7. But we had 5 red zone touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, no picks from Parker Shields, but 4 interceptions on Patrick Mahomes. Let's go defense. A $113 and a TD for Dalvin Cook. 3 touchdowns for Alexander Madison. Cole Hartman went crazy, but Jalen Waddle had 94. Tyreek Hill is going to be his tag team partner in the next game. KJ Osborne, 41 yards on the touchdown, and a touchdown for Tyler Higbee. A half sack for Lawson, the rookie defensive tackle, and DJ Wonnum. Interception for Harrison Smith. I think I saw Felder there. Bill, Sassy Sasser, and Jamarian Newton. Y'all know I love my 4th cornerback. Inside of 20 once for our punter. No special teams touchdown, but a big dub to save our season and to save our asses. Now, battle for 2nd place in the NFC North. Why do we have another injury? Bet it's Dalvin Cook. It is Harrison Smith. So we have good depth at safety, so we should be fine there. But battle of 2nd place, like I said before, we have to win on the road. I don't think we won on the road all damn season. It's time for a change. Get the win on the road, and we do to get 2 straight wins to continue to save our season and save our playoff hopes here. 22-17 over the Chicago Bears. Shut the running game down. Ran all over them. Y'all know that is that old school. Passing yards were not great, but we did not turn the ball over. We held them in check on 3rd down to only 2 third-down conversions. Parker Shields didn't turn the ball over. That's all that matters. 170 and a touchdown for Dalvin Cook. 63 and a touchdown. The running game has really been on point this season. Dwayne Haskins had a carry for 3 yards. Justin Jefferson only 40 yards. Receivers got held down, but McCauley, 1 catch for a touchdown for 1 yard. Mackey in his first sack of the season, no interceptions, but 2 straight wins. I think that was our first road win of the season, and we are now 4-6. That looks a little bit better. That's better than 2-6, where it was looking like we were just done already. But we're still alive. Now we have the 2-9 Washington Commanders. Don't hope this is not a setup game. And we win 28-24 to get our 3rd straight win. One more win, we'll be back at 500. But 28-24 over the Washington Commanders. And that's our 2nd straight road win, too, by the way. But our passing yards, bro. I add Jalen Waddle to the damn team, and our passing yards just go down. Makes a lot of sense. 2 picks, no sacks given up. 163 for Dalvin Cook. Yeah, he's back. Madison, 55 and a touchdown. I think they both might rush for over 1,000 yards this season. Touchdown for KJ Osborne, kind of like the forgotten man in that wide receiver room. Cam Clark comes back from injury, 2.5 sacks off rip. Hargrave, Daniil Hunter, so the D-line, the man in the trenches, and Kendricks is having a hell of a season. Kendrick, the other one, I mean, his field goal got blocked, so I ain't going to blame him not for that one. But 5-6, one more win. We're back at over 500. Not over 500. We'll be back at 500 with a 6-6 record. We have a weekly award winner, and that is going to Dalvin Cook, 24 carries, 163. And now we have another division opponent in the Detroit Lions, who are 4-7. Hell, we win this game and the Packers lose, I think we'll be one game behind them. So this is very important. I'm going to upgrade a team right now. This is on TV too, 8:20 p.m. Sasser, I don't know what his dev trait is, but we're going to look at it right now because we might be shocked. Usually the players that we've drafted, we expected them to be superstars and superstar X-Factors. They turn out a star. I expect him to be like a star. He might be a superstar or something. He is a star. He is a star. We don't know Lawson's yet because he hasn't played a whole lot. But can we continue our winning streak, improve it to 4 straight wins, get back to 500? No, we cannot because we lost in the shootout to the goddamn 4-7, now 5-7 Detroit Lions at home. At home on Sunday Night Football, too, so the whole world saw it. The whole world saw us turn the ball over 4 damn times to Jalen Hurts. He did that same type of performance, I think, last video or the video before that. But Jalen Hurts on the Lions and Laviska Shenault is for real. It's for real. It's for real. Barksdale, Mackey, Hargrave, Wanham, Hunter. Damn Lions. With Jalen Hurts and Laviska Shenault. Who would have thought? Now we have the 8-4 Bengals on the road, another TV game. And not going to have Justin Jefferson for this game to play against his LSU brother in Jamar Chase. And we lose this game, it's probably our season. 27-7, that's going to end our season. Sunday night game, we lose. And at this point, because I have no hope left, not going to make the playoffs, obviously. We're not going to win a Super Bowl here in year 5. We're just going to simulate the rest of the games. I mean, see if we can, win out somehow. I don't expect it because usually when we get to this point, this is where we just start losing a bunch of games and, we go on a rant in the video. That's the end of our season. With our 9th loss, we're 3rd in the division. We actually beat the Packers there. I mean, we could make the playoffs at 8-9. We've done it before with a team, but we're not going to do it here. We were actually fired. Got fired. But let's look at the stats and see how everybody did though. So going to the Vikings, yeah. I mean, touchdowns back to where I want them. Picks threw one more than he did last season, so not liking that. And then under 4,000 yards for the first time in his career. 59 completion percentage. Only 26 sacks, though. Shout out to the O-line. I think that's the best they've done so far. He averaged 227.4 a game, rating 89.3. Rushing, Dalvin Cook was a monster. 5.5 average, 15 touchdowns, 3 fumbles, though, bro. Longest was a 78-yard rush, 47-yard rush for Madison. He had 11 touchdowns. He averaged 4.3. Great rushing attack from both of them, 16-20. Let's go. Let's go. Fumble from Jalen Waddle, too. Fumble from Parker Shields. Damn. Receiving. I mean, all the receivers had, 68, 67 catches. All had 900. All had about 7 to 8 touchdowns. So between the 3, it was all even. So I actually do like that, but I would prefer, Justin Jefferson, just get those damn 6 yards to, get 1,000 yards. KJ Osborne, get those damn 39 yards to get your 1,000 yards. And Waddle, you get your 63 yards for 1,000 yards. Yeah, I'm showing off my math skills. It was my best subject in school. But Higbee had an okay season. Longest reception was 51 yards to KJ Osborne. Looking at the sacks, Great year from the O-line, especially from the tackles. I wouldn't say Cleveland. Bradbury is just average. And then Brady, he's been the best,
This is
man.
the
He
player
has
card.
been like Tom
Here you can
Brady.
see your
He has that last name for a reason. Only 2 sacks. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Go back to blocking. 1 sack his rookie year, and then the other 2 years, just 2 sacks given up. What a draft pick. What an underrated player in Jeremy Brady. Looking at defense, Kendricks came back. He balled out. Mackey had a good season. Benz, okay. Sasser, great rookie season. Cam Dantzler fell off ever since he got brought. And then Felder. Another great season back to back. Good year for Javon Hargrave. Daniil Hunter has been really consistent. Kramer came in, got 2 picks filling in for Harrison Smith when he went down with injury. But Harrison was balling before he went down. The hitman with 2 picks, 2.5 sacks for Kramer. Kind of a down year for Cameron Clark, but he was a little banged up. Was a little injured a little bit. And 2.5 sacks for the rookie defensive tackle 3. And we got a lot of pressure, on the defensive line, a lot of interceptions. So the defense was really good. Forced fumbles. We only had 1 for Daniil Hunter. We had 2 blocks, DJ Wonnum, Matt Milano. We had a safety for DJ Wonnum, and no special teams touchdown. I can already tell this was a bad year for him. He missed the extra pointer. He had 1 field goal blocked, and he missed 5 in a 6-11. Just an ugly year for Dalton Kendrick, the reigning, defending kicker of the year. Beckham, though, averaged 51.1 inside the 2012 times. Long as it was 71. Not a bad year for the punter. And no special teams touchdown. Yearly awards is going to, I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes. Yep. Coach of the year goes to Brian Flores on the Giants, who went 14-3. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Kyler Murray. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Hassan Reddick. Kendricks at number 9. And then Offensive Rookie Shaden Burgess on the Eagles. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Logan Young on the Cardinals. We have Bill Sassy Sasser at number 5. Clayton Lawson at number 9. Best QB goes to Jordan Love. Running back goes to Christian McCaffrey. Dalvin Cook all the way down at number 6. Receiver, you could have put Madison on that list too. DK Metcalf, go Hawks, as the best wide receiver. Offensive lineman goes to Zach Martin. D lineman goes to Chase Young. Daniil Hunter at number 7. Linebacker goes to Hassan Reddick. You got Kendricks at number 6. DB goes to Byron Murphy. Best kicker goes to Daniel Carlson. So no playoffs, no Super Bowl, but we are going to check out the Pro Bowl and see who does win the Super Bowl, and then we'll end things and wrap up things here. But really disappointed here in year 5. Thought this team could have made the playoffs again for a 3rd straight year and went on a deep playoff run, but not going to happen that way. Not going to happen that way. Looking at the Pro Bowl, LaVisca, Chanel, telling you they're for real. I really think our right guard deserves it, but it's based off of overall when it comes to the offensive lineman. Daniil Hunter is going to make it as the left end too, so that's 1 for us. I think that might be it. I think that is it. Thank you, Daniil Hunter, for representing the Vikings, even though I'm not a part of the team anymore because they fired my ass. But let's see if we have any depth trait upgrades before we check out the Super Bowl winners. Can't look at the adjust lineup screen, but we can look at this screen here. So running backs, no, not going to be upgrade. Receivers, obviously not going to be any upgrades. Tight ends, not going to be any upgrades. Offensive line does not get upgraded in this game, but in the next game they will. They should. They said it would. Hargrave goes up to
This is the
superstar,
development.
okay,
This is
but
the
because
abilities
of his
tab.
age, if we were to
Here you
continue
can see.
after this, he would eventually go back down to normal. Something Mackey goes up to superstar, so they're beefing up my defense a little bit just to play with my emotions. And I think that might be it. I feel like Felder had a chance to go up. But yeah, that is going to be it. So 2 new superstar devs and Mackey and Javon Hargrave. Didn't really expect those 2. And we're going to see who wins Super Bowl here. It is the Chiefs and the Panthers. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl. It's probably going to be the Chiefs, the juggernaut Chiefs, going out on top. Panthers are really a juggernaut team, too, low-key here in Madden 22. Christian McCaffrey always goes off. And then let's see who wins. And it is going to be the close Super Bowl, 38-31. Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, the final Super Bowl here in Madden 22. But that'll wrap it up for the Madden 22 rebuilds. I just want to thank all the dunkers, all the dunkettes, the whole dunk squad, man, for rocking with us through this whole journey. You know, these realistic rebuilds here in Madden 22. Madden 22 will forever be the foundation of my YouTube channel. So even though the game has screwed me so many times, they robbed us, they stripped us, they baby back bullshit, you know, the game always knows what it be doing. It knows what it be doing. But through all of that, you know, we won a couple of Super Bowls. Shout out to the Cowboys, the Browns, the Chiefs. You know, some honorable mentions. The Bears was the first team that we started with. Went to a Super Bowl in year 5 where, you know, we screwed things up a little bit. And the same thing happened with the Saints. You know, couldn't win any Super Bowl. My favorite teams, the Vikings and the Seahawks. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this series, and we are going to continue things in Madden 23. I will be getting the deluxe edition pre-order, so I will have it 3 days early. Going to be giving you guys, going to be feeding you guys some gameplay, some franchise mode stuff, and also the announcement of a new series that we're going to be doing on the channel for Madden 23. But Madden 22, like I said, will forever be the foundation of my YouTube channel. Had a lot of fun here. But that'll wrap things up, not only for the Vikings realistic rebuild, but all of the Madden 22 realistic rebuilds. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment below. And also, let's get this thing to 500 subscribers before Madden 23 drops. I think we got like a week before it drops. You know, all those guys are pre-ordered. But let's get it to 500 subscribers before Madden 23 drops. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Peace out. Dunk Squad.